Hey, JC, what's up? Yeah, what are we doing today?
1969 Camaro RS SS with a twist. Get in. Rocky is the owner of this Camaro, and the twist is it's an Indy Pace Car edition. It's super cool. I first saw the car at a car event at the Speedway, and it was just parked out there. Rocky wasn't around his car. He wasn't part of the car show, so I couldn't track him down. Then a couple weeks go by, and I saw his Camaro at a cycle swap, and I decided to leave a note and put it on his car. Rocky called me, we connected, and today's the day. We're gonna go see the car. Shouldn't be hard to miss, just looking for a house with a 1969 Camaro Indy Pace Car edition outside. This will be our second Indy Pace Car that we're featuring as well. We did Robin's 1980 Trans Am. That was an awesome episode. And this should be the same.
Oh, I see it.
You see? Oh, yeah, dude, there it is. Dang, man. That is sharp. Wow. Let's go find Rocky. Dude, check this out, man. This is spectacular. Holy smokes. Look at the condition that it's in, too. It's impeccable. All right, let's get Rocky. Hey, Rocky, how are you?
I'm good.
JC, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me. This is Gene, my photographer right there.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
And this is a beautiful car, buddy.
Well, thank you. You know, us car guys, we like that. You know,
Yeah.
I love it. I'm a Camaro nut.
Yeah.
69 Camaros is what I've dealt with mostly
Well,
since I started.
let's break this thing down, shall we? Let's do it.
Of course. Hi, my name is Rocky, and I'm here today to show you my 1969 Camaro Pace Car.
Rocky, I am super excited about breaking down your Camaro. You're a Camaro guy, as you just told us. When did you get it? How long have you had this?
I've had this less than a year. It took me a long time to get one of these. I've had maybe 10 69 Camaros, and this is the one of the best ones I've had.
It's gorgeous, and it is a real pace car.
It's a real Z11 pace car.
So they made, in 1969, there's about 250,000 Camaros made, but only 3,675 pace cars that were made. So this makes this a very rare Camaro.
Yes, that's true, and so many of them went here to the United States, and then I think like maybe about 1,000 went to Canada.
Oh, no, okay, so the ones we're head up north.
Yes.
Let's break it down up front here, Gene, because as you said, it's the Camaro, it's the RS, SS. You get the really cool, the RS package where you see the grille here, the hidden headlights as well. It's a really cool setup. Why Camaro for you? Why are you a Camaro guy?
A 69 Camaro is just a cool car, and it's my generation, and I've always loved Camaros.
Yeah, it's the white, beautiful color, the hugger orange, the stripes, the things. You can spot this car from a mile away when you see it.
It definitely is a unique car. For classic car guys, they know the pace car. It's a unique car. And it was the second one in the first three, or out of 3 years, the 67 Camaro pace car. A really neat looking Camaro also. And then they went ahead in 69, they did it again.
Yeah, they loved it so much they come back 2 years later and do it. Okay, go along the side here. And the stickers here on the side showing it's the official pace car, which is kind of a trip though too. When they sent the car from the factory to the dealership, these decals were not on the car. It was up to the dealership to put them on. So that's why you could see some of these pace cars, right? Without the decals, or maybe a decal on one side and that on the other side.
That's right. They were put on by the dealer for these, which was, I guess, the option. If you bought one, you wanted them on there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why would you buy one if you didn't want it on there?
Yeah,
So.
I would want this on. I would ever see it. It makes it pop even more. Come around the backside too. The RS, SS, yeah, because of the RS package down here, the rear lights down below. You have the bumper guards as well. Can we see inside the trunk?
Sure. Now, I've been around Camaros for, gosh, I don't know how long. I've never, ever seen one of these before.
This is really cool. What is this?
Well, look, it's the pace car.
Yeah.
And I'm not exactly sure who that guy is driving that, but I don't know if this was given to just certain dealers or how somebody got this. But the lady that I got this car from,
Yeah.
she gave me this
That's so neat.
with the car.
That's wicked cool.
And I mean, I go around a lot of people, and a guy goes, and what is so cool about this is I got two of them.
Uh-huh.
And I had a guy go, hey, let me have. I go, no way.
Yeah.
No way, I'm cutting loose one. This is just so unique.
Well, you know what's really
I would love if anybody else that's around Camaros or whatever has one of these. I
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't mind seeing it, but I've never seen one before. But I was lucky enough to get
that's
that.
really neat.
Yeah.
Little things like this, too. That's the younger Rocky right there in the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what that is.
All right.
That's Rocky in the 70s hanging out back there cruising around.
Hey, yeah, that was me. So I just thought it would be pretty cool to show.
Yeah.
With
So
this
should I
car.
put this right down here.
Yeah, of course.
All right, come back. Let's talk about the trunk, Rocky.
Okay.
So how much of this car is
wait,
original?
watch this. Hang on. Well, I'm a Schwinn bike nut.
I can see that.
I love Schwinn bikes, and you know, I like the Springer front ends, and then they're just they're.
By the way, too.
Oh, dude, you know, my wagon. People love my wagon. I got first place People's Choice over there. That blue trophy on this car. This is just a badass car.
This is so cool.
Okay,
right
I was going to bring that out,
Yeah.
and you can do it however you want. If you want to throw it on the front seat,
I
or
mean, look at that,
anything.
Gene. That's cool, man. Did you build that yourself? You bought it?
No, I bought that 5 years ago. Before I love Camaros.
Yeah.
So,
So you had that before you had the actual car.
oh, of course.
It's called manifesting. Manifest the car in your driveway.
So look, there they are up there.
Oh, these are all the 69s that you've owned? Yeah.
Now on this one right here, I took first place Super Chevy Show in '96.
Wow.
That one right there.
Yeah.
But I was going to bring this out and show you.
Yeah, what do we got? Let's go. Let's check out. This is really cool.
So,
True car net. I love it, Rocky. This
oh
is great.
gosh, no, hey, this is crazy. I don't want to talk your ear off.
Talk
though.
away,
Just tell
my
me to
friend.
be quiet.
Please, tell me everything you know.
So what happened was when I got this car and everything, this actually goes with the spare. So you can see that it's a tire inflator.
Yeah.
So this whole thing is original.
Original spare tire
All that stuff.
from 1969. Dude, that is nuts, man.
Came with the car.
Yeah.
And
How cool is this, though?
Exactly. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's almost like that right there. It's just rare.
It's very rare.
But it's what you had if you had a flat, and then this here is doesn't have any air in it, and so then you use this to blow this up.
Oh, so this is completely deflated.
I've never messed with it.
No.
I'm just
Why would you?
assuming.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's-
Why
that's-
would you have this if
Yeah.
it wasn't for this?
And then over here, right, these shakers here,
Yes.
this is just to kind of stabilize and lessen the vibrations of
Well,
driving.
there's
a convertible.
actually 4 shakers. There's 2 in the front and there's 2 in the
two in the back. All right.
Yep. And then
And even too yeah, you're right here. Here's everything you were just talking about. There's the inflator right there, just like you said, the tire, the base, and everything right there.
And then this was a factory, obviously, and then see like the 4 holes here for the Camaro here.
Oh, to hold it right there in place.
Well, and then that just shows that it was a factory spoiler car.
Okay.
You know.
So this is something you look for this, factory spoiler.
Well, for somebody that has an original car,
Yeah.
you know, it had that factory deal with the spoiler for guys to know.
Let's break down the inside here, because the interior with the Houndstooth, it's gorgeous, man.
Yeah, go ahead, open that door.
Here,
bro.
you sit here. I'll sit on the passenger side.
Oh, you wanna? Okay.
I'll let you.
It's okay.
Where did you get this from? When you say you bought it from a lady a year ago, where was she? Here in Las Vegas, or is she somewhere else?
No, well, what it was is I had another '69 Camaro convertible, and I sold it, and it was a mistake. So I was looking for a Camaro convertible, and I found this on Craigslist, and it was in a weird place called Bose, Arizona, and a lady had it. Her husband had passed away. And I talked to the guy that was selling it for her, a good friend of the family. And it took about 4 months from the time that I first talked to him till we finally made a deal.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know, and I went and picked it up.
Did you drive it back?
No, I trailered it back, but it would have made it. I mean, it's
a nice purr to it. Breaking down some of the interior, we have the wood grain interior right here. Does this come with AC?
You can get a car with AC, but this is not AC. No.
AM radio, which is really cool as well.
And factory tilt wheel.
Tilt wheel.
Factory tilt.
Now, did some of them come with the rosewood steering wheel?
They do. They do.
And that was just an extra option, or because I know they crack and break through the years, or is that just?
Well, they will wear, but a rosewood wheel is pretty cool. But I believe this is what this came with.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came. Well, this is all original type stuff.
I like the gauges down here too, so you can see everything. Yeah, so you can see, cars today, you have to scroll through on your screen to find stuff. I want the gauges down here where I can see everything.
Correct.
And your Houndstooth seats are so comfortable as well.
It's all original interior, the orange, of course.
Can we see under the hood?
Oh my goodness!
Because I know there's a way that you can show us all to prove that this is an original pace car.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
So 3,675 of these were made in 1969. For the actual Indy race, they made 133 for the race itself to send out to the Indy 500. 2 of them were actual pace cars. The rest were used to cart around VIPs and officials from the race.
Being a Camaro nut, and then this is a '69 Camaro facts book that just kind of reinforcing like what you've been saying here. Okay, so. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Now,
that's really cool.
What I really like is see the USA plate.
Yep.
I have one on here.
Yes, you do. That's one of the first things I noticed.
Yep. Now, it's different than the ones that, though I've been looking for the one that has Chevrolet on it, but it's still, there's one that has Chevrolet and they came from Chevrolet, but.
All right.
But that's still a USA.
Yeah.
I've had that one a really long time. So this here just kind of states like what you've been talking about, and it's a facts book about first generation Camaros, 67 through 69s. And so it just kind of reiterates like what it just shows.
Yeah, the rear lights right there.
What makes it.
The hidden headlights.
Yep, and then it goes on to the Z28s and
breaks it all
stuff like
down.
that. But it's a pretty cool book.
It's a real cool book to have, yeah.
And I like it, and I'll talk with guys, and if they want to, I'll say, well, you can look in here, and what's kind of cool. So here it'll show some stuff that Camaros came with.
Okay.
And then like if you had a bill sheet.
Yep.
It has the numbers of like a N96 was special wheel covers.
All right.
So if a guy had a bill sheet, he had the original car, then them hubcaps would match that bill sheet that came with the car.
Yeah.
So that's an original number matching car. So I'll show you this.
Yeah, let's see.
tag.
Yeah, this is great, man.
So what it is on a pace car, and in that book it'll show you.
So we're gonna look back here at the cowl tag, right?
There it is.
That's what we're looking at back here. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Z11 right there. That's what we see for the pace car edition.
Correct. The 50 is the white.
50 right here.
Yes.
It's white.
Yes.
All right.
And then if you notice, is that a 727 on the interior?
The 720 right here.
Yeah. So that shows that it's orange Houndstooth.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So this is the
and then there'll be an A, which the A means a white top.
Okay, that's a trip. So right there, Z11 is the first thing. Boom. 50. And then the 720 is what you're looking for. Those three right there indicates.
Okay, and then right below that, if you look, there's a build date. If you see, it says 03E.
Yes.
So that means it was made in the 3rd month, and then the E is the week.
Okay.
However that would run.
Okay.
So what happened is when they did these, you can see it was in May, is the 5th month.
Okay.
So you cannot have anything on this car that was built or manufactured on Chevrolet past 3 date, a 3rd month.
Because the Indy 500 was in May.
Right.
Month 5.
So everything, so see, that's on that tag.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, there's a serial number right here.
Yep.
That's a serial number. And so what they'll do is in that book and everything, they'll show you a run of the cars that were produced in, what is it, April, that they made. So they can't have a production date past that.
Because the race was already over.
And then, right, so that one there, that number and everything corresponds with everything.
Okay.
So, now, it's not the original motor, as far as I know. It's not the original motor.
Okay.
But it's a 350.
All right.
But everything else, and you know what? A lot of guys, they blew the motors up or whatever, but it's just such a neat car.
Yeah, going 50 years ago, I can see how you could blow the motor. Can we go for a little ride?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Man, it's nice and cool this morning also.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful
Perfect
today.
day.
Hey, JC.
Yes, sir.
Rocky just said I'm the first to sit in the back seat.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, my granddaughters haven't ridden in this yet, I don't think. But I take them for rides all the time.
What a treat, Gene. First one ride in the back seat. Very comfortable back seat. Gene likes to judge the back seats, by the way.
Okay.
Because he's been in many cars. We've been doing the show for a year now, so Gene's been in many cars in the back seat. By the way, too, it's your granddaughter's birthday today, right?
Yeah, she's 14.
Oh my gosh. What's her name?
Ivy.
Ivy. So this episode's coming out after her birthday, but Ivy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ivy.
This is a very smooth ride. It's like you're riding almost like in a Cadillac. It's very comfortable, it's very smooth, but I know when you punch it, this thing is gonna take off.
No, you know what, and I don't get too silly with it.
No need to either. Yeah, but.
No, but it'll move.
Yeah.
You know, I had a big block 396 convertible, and let me tell you, when I got on the, freeway, and I mean that car just ran and ran. Oh, it just never wanted to stop running. Had 308s in the rear end, and it just never wanted to stop. So what I'm getting at is I pressed that car. I would get up there going pretty fast, and I thought about it, and I go, I don't know. Maybe I ought to slow it down. A whole lot of better chance of survival if you're not going 90.
Exactly. And if you're going 90 something, and this too, by the way, and you see a police officer, you're going to catch the ride. You're going to catch the ride.
Yeah.
So 1969, the Indy 500, Mario Andretti wins the Indy 500. And so the people that are watching this that are outside of Las Vegas, I do a morning radio show and I do a TV show in the afternoon. And a couple years ago, I did an event for the TV show and the radio show with Mario Andretti. And he is one of the sweetest guys out there, such a great guy. And he won that race, the Indy 500. He never changed his tires. The entire race on the same set of tires. It's got a nice purr to it. It's a purr. What was it for you? What got you into cars?
Back in '72, I bought me a nice little Chevy pickup truck, and then I loaned my sister some money at one time, and she didn't really have the money to pay me back or whatever. And she goes, "Hey, Rocky, you can come down here." She was in Long Beach at the time. And you can have this car and call us even or whatever. And she said it was a Camaro, and I didn't know. And so we went down there, and I picked it up, and it happened to be a '69 Camaro. And so I've been stuck on them ever since. So
now, how would it have been different? Your life would have been different if your sister would have paid you back.
Well, true. And I, you know, maybe I would have ended up in a Mustang. Because remember, they come out in 1964, and I was a young teenager at the time, and everybody loved the Mustangs. So here's the lake. I don't know.
Yeah, people outside are watching this that don't live in Las Vegas. We're big viewers in Australia, Switzerland, Chicago, Houston. Yes, this is Las Vegas. We got lakes in Las Vegas. Does the AM radio work?
No.
No. But you have in here though
A radio.
a radio, which we can't turn on because of YouTube copyright stuff. I totally get it, but that's cool. You got a radio right here that does work.
And the original speaker's tied into it. It works.
And then the convertible top, it's a power top?
No.
It's not a power top.
No. And that's it's not that big of a deal. I've had power tops and power top is nice, but this way here you don't have to worry about the lines breaking or anything, and you know, replacing the lines and all that fluid. But it's not that hard putting the top up at all.
You like the seatbelt holders right here too? That's cool.
All factory.
I think you got them back there too somewhere, Gene. You should have them
Yes.
back there as well. The seatbelt holders for you back there. This is so comfortable.
You know, it's a nice ride.
It
isn't
really is. The seats are very comfortable. It purrs as you punch it.
Everything works.
Yeah, brakes work. That's good.
Another little lake.
Another lake here in Las Vegas. Ashtray.
Yes, sir.
Pulls back.
Push.
Push. Camaro badge right here is cool. It's in great condition.
It's in nice shape.
Clock works too.
You know, it does. You can see it going around.
How many miles?
You know, this is a funny thing. The guy, for some reason, they changed the speedometer, but I have the original speedometer, and it was like about 86,000.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when you look underneath the car and everything, there's no rust or nothing like that. So, you know, it's a pretty neat original.
Yeah.
He bought the car out of San Juan Capistrano. He got a lot of paperwork with it and stuff like that, and then the wife gave it to me. So the car's probably been a West Coast car.
Right.
Because, you know all the nuts and bolts and stuff like that, they're not pitted or nothing like that. You
No
know, they're all
rust
real
issues
nice
or
and
anything?
clean. Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a U-turn right here.
Right.
And the reason being, I ran into this guy, a really good friend I made, and he lives right over here, and he had a pace car. And I saw him at the auto parts, and we became pretty good friends. And his is a big block.
He's got a '69 Camaro Pace Car?
Yeah.
Inside this neighborhood right here?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, I haven't seen him, and he used to go to the car show, but I hadn't seen him for a while. A big block, all original, air conditioning, power top, power windows, all that.
Is he home?
Oh, I haven't talked to him in over like a year.
Yeah.
Well, he lives here, and he's got a pretty good bankroll in the business, and I think he spends the summers in Washington and winters here in Las Vegas. Yeah.
Yes, but how cool is that? There's 3,675 of them made. Yeah. 2 of them here in Las Vegas, about a mile apart.
Well, well, he had his before. He bought his, probably about 25 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. He's had a really neat car.
How long have you lived over on this side of town? Yeah. Well, how long have you been in Vegas?
Well, I've been in Las Vegas since 1957.
Dang!
Yeah, I know.
You see some changes, huh?
Yeah. Well, when we moved here, there was only like 60,000 people.
Yeah. 1957, you moved to Las Vegas.
This is so cool.
This is so cool. This is really smooth too. I mean, the way this car rides, and my theory stands. I meet a car person, they always have more than one car like you do inside there.
Oh, dude, I tell you, I've had some cars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm a car nut. And, you know, as they say, there's always one more.
Yep, yeah. Perfect. Rocky, this is a beautiful, beautiful pace car, man. This is awesome, dude. Thank you so much for sharing your car and
thanks for
sharing your passion.
Thanks for doing it, man. I appreciate it.
This is gorgeous, man. This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Rocky. And again, Ivy, right? Your granddaughter?
Yes, Ivy.
Happy birthday, Ivy.
Happy birthday, Ivy. Love you.
Grandpa's really cool.
Oh, thank you.
If you want your car, shop, or collection featured on the show, then shoot us an email at carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. That's carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. And thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes of Cars, Shops, and Collections.